He's killing the drums.
Just loving it, man. That intro music gets me hyped every time. I let it flow through my body like the purple flower in Wakanda.
I love it.
I went with Black Panther reference because we can't stray anywhere close to Avengers references.
Yeah.
I think it's still too soon. We don't want to spoil anything to everybody watching.
That's true.
Yeah,
it's
they
true.
all die, but
this is like Infinity War, but with more motorcycles.
Indeed. Kind of. Who's the bad guy? Who's Thanos?
Joe.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, you are Thanos.
Yeah.
I don't know what you guys are talking about.
It's fine.
Do you not watch the... it doesn't matter. Anyway,
I don't even watch him. I know what he's talking about.
We are here, of course, for the final 3 tracks from the Mad Skills Motocross World Championship 2018. We still have our winners bracket matchup. Whoever wins that will go straight to the grand final. We have our next round of the losers bracket, and they will be moving forward to a losers bracket final. Of course, we'll have that all on screen at some point so you guys know exactly what we're referring to. But at this point, I think we still have our best 4 players. There haven't been any surprising results, so to speak.
No upsets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm actually kind of shocked.
Me too.
Yeah.
I was kind of hoping someone in that last track there would find that fast line, in the last minute, just nail it and upset one of the 2 guys and just see what happened from there. But no go.
Indeed. Justin, what are your current thoughts?
I'll tell you this. Now, looking at the matchups that we have here, you got Zach and Bragstad going against each other, which, as you know, last year's champ.
Indeed.
And you've got Zach, who just plays out of his mind,
also,
racing like crazy. So
both belong to Tremendous Horny Rhino team.
True.
So you guys, I don't know if the team should be dismembered after this. Clearly,
I don't know.
Not,
I think I completely dissolved. Be done with it. Be done with it. But yeah, and then you've got Master 52 and Zele going, which those guys also play out of their minds. So both of these matchups that you have right here are going to be insane.
Let's also remember that last year, Zach finished in 4th. Master 52 was in 2nd. And Bragstad, as we've established, was in 1st. And so we still have 3 of the top competitors from last year in the runnings. And Zele now, who's kind of been a force to be reckoned with throughout the tournament, and who you guys early on recognized as someone that would be in that top 4, is still going strong. But do you think either of the guys... oh, no, we've only got 4 people left now. Yeah, so it is. You guys were completely 100% correct. At the start of day 1, you said the top 4 will be as such, and that's exactly where we are.
I am not surprised that these 4 guys are the 4 guys that are sitting there. I'm really not.
I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. If Zach loses this, that's 4th place 2 years in a row. If he loses this match...
Wow, it would be. Yeah. So would that make him the 4th best in the world?
That would make
twice
him the third loser.
Let's identify then, or maybe at least discuss in part. You guys mentioned from the start, just with regards to the top 4, that Zach was your overall favourite. Why has he dropped into the losers bracket? Why did he finish 1st place from the top 12, but now has at least in part slowed down a bit?
It's actually kind of what happened last year towards the end when he was racing, and it's just one of those things, man. It's just you get a bad
track that doesn't suit your style. You just can't put that run together. You mess up a couple times in that last whoop section. It's all
that's all it takes.
Just one little slip up.
And then what can you tell us, Joe, about the next track? Name and occupation.
Yes. So the next track is called The Traveler. It was a track I created. It's not terribly difficult. It's 2 laps. The transition in lap 2 is a little tricky, not anywhere near as tricky as the last one. But there's a couple seat bounce sections. There's really nothing too technical. I think this one's going to be really fun to watch for viewers.
Very fast.
It's going to be close. They're going to be times that are just, people are going to keep improving their times. I think the leaderboards are going to be moving around a lot, and it's going to be a fun one.
I feel the way the competition has developed over the course of yesterday and today is that nearer the start, the times were changing a lot more with more variety, whereas what we've seen now, at least in the last track, is that people established those quick times and then there wasn't as much improvement. I'm sure it's down to the track design too, but I think people are really starting to pull out their best results.
Yeah, they really are. They're cranking right now, and
I'm really surprised watching James right now. It looks like he's struggling a little bit here.
It is.
I just tried this track right before we went live, and without warming up, without doing it. I mean, I know the track, but it's been a while since I played it, so I was able to hit the correct line on lap 1, like my first attempt, and he's really struggling over here. You know, so hopefully he can pull together. We're still a ton of time, obviously, but maybe the nerves are getting to him a little bit. He is in the winner bracket, so if he does lose, he's not out yet. But it looks like Zelly's got a little bit better of a. I don't know.
It looks like Zach's picking it up now.
Right now.
Yeah, James is picking up the line, I think, because he was just jamming right there. So I think he's starting to get it laid out. He's got to get smooth there and land flat on that table up there.
This track's straightforward. These guys are going to know the line. They just have to hit it correctly. So right now he's on the wrong line.
On the wrong line. On the wrong line. Yeah, but I think once he sticks it and he feels it, because you feel it. You know what I'm talking about? Like, you know, when you hit the right line that it's the one that was meant to be.
So there's the lap 2 transition by Zelly. Basically puts you into the same line. You got to hit the same thing twice, which is making this one difficult.
Yep.
A lot of seat bouncing involved. That's why you see these guys casing a lot of these jumps.
Yeah.
So you kind of gotta do a little bit of a seat bounce on the first one. When you land there, well, I'm talking about Zelly's run here. So seat bounce up, land here. You got a seat bounce to get up onto there.
Up on top of that. That's the thing too, is being a track builder. You know, we see these things. We've built them. We started with dirt, and ended with dirt, but it was just shaped different. And and so, you know, in building the tracks, I can see stuff. I see stuff there, you know, and they'll get them worked out.
James has got the correct line.
Yeah,
here.
he's got it.
And these guys are gonna know it's the correct line because watch where James lands right there.
Oh yeah,
they know that.
Yeah,
that's
they
a wall
know
jump,
you're supposed to land there,
and you want to land there instead of hitting.
Yeah, well, I can even
wall.
tell too. James a minute ago, he had the he got to that and he was coming up it, and he was like, oh yeah, there's no way. So you know that he was trying to dissect that first part of the track to try to figure out which line he's supposed to be on.
So
to
lap 2 transition, you see James came in a little too hot, and that's kind of what screwed him up, put him on the wrong line here. So this is the line where if he can't correct it, it's going to put him. Nope, he did correct it. So now he should be able. Nope,
nah, he's going to be too slow.
So that he's going to restart that one. I was saying he was going to end up hitting the wall if he would have stuck with that line.
Well, he's currently doing that thing that I feel like we're in agreement we're not a big fan of, Master 52, where in the first 5 minutes he's yet to put a time down.
Yeah.
And it is something that I don't think we've really seen him do.
Neither one.
Before. Sorry?
It looks like neither one of them have put a set of time. There's actually Zach is the only one.
Oh, indeed.
Yeah. Zach's the only one who's actually hit the finish line.
All right.
Interesting. It's crazy that they're all doing that.
Yeah, it could be maybe because they want this to be as precise as possible, and they don't want to kind of give anything waste. They don't want to waste the time, which is ironic because you are kind of wasting time if you don't at least get something on the board.
Yep. All right, so this is an
exciting track, actually, Joe. He
went a little low there.
Yeah,
this track is really cool.
That seat bounce on lap 2 is pretty hard to nail, and you have to get it to get to the fast line. So James has got an okay run here. He's on the slow line, so he's going to come up here. It's going to put him into the wall, which you don't want to hit the wall. You can see right here, hits the wall. It's going to slow him down. Yeah. But at this point, he's just like, I just got to get it down.
Yeah, and he knows he needs to be on the other side of that wall anyway. So he knows what he's got to do. It's that second lap transition there. It's really seems to be the differentiator in the good times and bad. All right.
On Mount Everest.
So Zelly has finally set a time 1:02.
Looks like it's having difficulty loading.
Yep. Nope, there it goes. Yep, so Zelly's sitting at 1:02.
So he currently is the fastest.
Yeah.
It's fair, James. His took just as long.
Yeah, right?
Don't be angry.
So he's at 1:04, 7:04. Oh, yeah. He's getting there.
Yep, looking good.
Yep.
Got the seat bounce up to the table. Cleared that. So like I said, this one's not terribly hard. There's a couple things, but I think it's going to be perfect for this matchup because it's going to be close. I think we'll see guys flip-flopping on the leaderboard.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really about controlling your speed in the lap 2. You don't want to go 100% full throttle.
Interesting. Okay, James so he's doing a slowdown, which he knows is going to do. I wonder if he'll continue to do that. Now, is that slowdown? Is that meant to be?
That's not how I meant it to be. And he might find something that's faster there.
Yeah.
But what it's meant to be is you just blast it, but at like 90% throttle. So just.
But you still have to land right into that spot.
Right before takeoff, you just let off the gas a tiny bit.
Yep.
It'll put you into lap 2, and then you basically do lap 2 exactly as you did lap 1.
Okay. So that's nice.
He's got a good run here.
Yep.
Missed one of the scrubs, hit the other. Let's see, right here, he let off a little bit, hopefully. And yep, looks like he did.
Yep. Okay, perfect.
Should be good. Now he's just got a seat bounce here.
Oh, buddy.
Good.
All
there
right.
he goes.
Good.
Missed that seat bounce.
Come on, he's saving it. He's saving it.
He's got it though.
Yeah.
He's got to clear this. Okay, that's fine. You're allowed to case that. I set it up so even a little case.
A little bit's not going to destroy your run.
Kill you.
Especially being a 2-lapper.
So this should put him in the lead.
Yo, absolutely, yeah. He's got a heck of a time right here.
But Zelly's got a good run going too.
I think it would mean a lot to James. As we know, he's very emotionally invested in the game. He's got that status already. But to at least
that's a good
place place similarly to where he did last year in second.
Yeah.
Yep.
And he's just improved again.
So he's got a 101.781.
Zach coming in hot.
But Bragstead's just got.
Yep, a 101.208.
Yeah, look at Zelly. I said Zach. I meant Zelly.
Yeah, I know. I said the same thing earlier.
He's got a really solid run right now.
Oh, he is flying.
He's going to go a little long here, but it shouldn't matter.
Yeah, as long as he can control himself out on this. Wow. It's looking good. So Bragg is currently, is he at the fastest time? Yeah.
This is killer run.
Dude, yeah, Zaylee's tearing it up right now. He's going to flip it out, make it pretty. Oh, yeah. That's a good one. That might be the top time.
Close. I don't know. He needs.
Yeah,
no,
that is the top time.
Wow.
1.0.
Unreal, man.
That's 961?
561? 961?
Not sure.
We're sitting pretty far from
We're
the
pretty
screen.
far from the screen, yeah.
We have a nice, fantastic.
We're not 90
years
years old and needing glasses.
No, we have a great big screen, but those numbers are.
Yeah, okay, so it was a 100961, so he definitely has it. And the cool thing is we still have 30, we're 10 minutes.
This is, when you said it was fast and exciting, you definitely did not.
Super fast.
You did not tell a lie, Joe.
Yeah, these guys super focused.
Yeah, a lot of people are asking me, like, how are these tracks going to be this year? Are they going to be worse than last year? Are they going to be super gnarly? And I purposely tried to tone these down a touch because I think it's more exciting for the viewers, for us, for the players, when the times are closer. They're flip-flopping all the time. You know, you don't want something that's just like brutal where they're they're only setting like two full runs the whole entire time.
Restart simulator. Yeah, that's one thing I've really enjoyed about these tracks this time around.
Zach versus Patrick on screen right now.
So close.
Oh man,
they are so close the entire time. It's
okay.
Ooh,
so
different approaches
line.
there.
Let's see which one turns out.
Yeah, because this is a very good indicator. So he's a little long. No, he's good. And then if he can seat bounce out of there, yeah, perfect.
Really nice.
Perfect.
Seat bounce here is very.
This is how he's getting the top time,
beautiful.
isn't he?
Little bounce here.
Oh, this is gorgeous. Little case there, but I don't think it's going to affect him.
No, I won't.
No, he's tearing it up.
Whoa, gliding there.
Yeah.
The Finnish surfer, the silver surfer. I've heard gravity doesn't apply in that country.
Yeah. Look at this, man. This is gorgeous run. Now, what you could do here at the end, it would be extremely hard, is to back scrub that super tight thing, and it would shoot you forward like crazy.
If someone can do
that'd be seconds off.
But man, that thing
that's
is
going to be
so
insane.
Steep that it would be hard to back scrub without
yeah, right there is
the
what we're talking about, right where Braggs just was on the screen. That right there would get you, it would be probably a good second or two, easy. So I don't know. I don't think we'll see anybody try that because that's right at the end of the race, and you do not want to break an entire run just for that ending.
I'm keeping my eye on Zach because we know he's going to improve his time. Oh, he already did.
Yep. Yeah, he's half a second, about half a second
He's going to
behind.
improve it again. But all these guys are within a second of each other, not even half a second. Yeah, this is a fun one to watch. It's a little easier to figure out. It's easier for you guys at home to kind of piece this one together.
Yeah, nasty scrub right there by Zach. He's probably going to end up passing himself up a little bit right here. Pretty close to it.
Well, comparing the Master 52 and Bragstad's time, they are 0.06.
Oh, yeah.
In terms of difference.
Super close. Yeah, 6,000ths of a second difference. Oh, he looped out at the end. I wasn't watching his.
Nice bounce there. That was great.
Yeah, Zach could be on something here.
Yeah.
Oh.
Good scrub down the hill.
Yeah, here we go.
You can tell he let off a little bit there. Just trying not to go too long.
Yep.
Nice in the end.
Yeah, he's making it look easy.
Yeah.
This will be close to see.
I'm not sure if he'll overtake there.
I don't know if he can get the bounce right here.
Nope.
Oh,
man.
He's messed it up.
If this was a one-lapper, it would be way easier. These guys are probably just, hitting that seat bounce on lap 2 is the tricky part of this track.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we've already had 15 minutes almost depart our timer.
Yeah.
So 2/3 left. Still a lot of time, but as Master relayed to us yesterday when we spoke to him, he says it just disappears when you're playing. So you can certainly imagine that these guys are feeling the pressure, feeling the heat, even if they're in the wonderful scenic.
This is a nice roll by Zach right here.
Lake.
Oh, perfect seat bounce up and over.
There they are.
Yeah, Zach's got a nice run going right here.
Yeah, he's almost a second ahead of himself.
Wow.
By the looks of it.
He knows it too.
What lap's he on?
This is 2. Yeah, he's got
Styling.
a good one going right here, buddy.
Styling with the front flip.
Yeah. Now I want to see him back scrub that ending. just to shave off additional time. Yeah, that's a long. There's no way you're back scrubbing that.
Man, that'd be so hard.
It's possible, but I don't think. I
think that's the lead.
Where's that put him?
I think that's the
question.
lead.
That's going to be the top time.
Oh, almost breaking the minute.
Yeah. Wow.
0.006 away.
Best time so far.
Unreal, man.
Huge time.
I think you'll see. I bet you they can shave another half second off easy. It's going to depend if you can nail some scrubs.
Yeah,
man, if he would have had that
scrub,
that would have been sick.
Wow. You're coming in so hot with so much speed. It's so hard to land.
It's really hard to control. Just one little bit lean one way or the other is going to throw you into a loop out. Loop out. Late freak.
Makes me hungry thinking of Fruity Loops.
I love Fruity Loops.
Are they called Fruity Loops or Fruit Loops?
Fruit Loops.
Fruity
Loops was that little program you make all the...
Make your beats on when you're 14 years old and everyone wants to be a rapper.
Dude, I used to do that, yeah. I would make some sick beats. So it was before dubstep was a thing. So it'd be like... Like, that was just all I did, man. I was killing it. Fruity Loops. I haven't thought of that in forever.
All right, let's see if Bragstad can pull off a better time here. A little too hard of a scrub. Cased.
Yeah, and Zach's control, the angle of his bike is just amazing.
Look like Holdsworth Productions is cheering on Zach in the chat.
Is he? So we got people favoriting people?
I don't know, we might.
I favorite no one. Bank the run there. It's a pretty crazy transition off that first lap.
The top says lower bracket finals, but really this will be the round before the finals. Semifinals?
Yeah.
Because
there is one
the
more,
winner of this will play the loser of the upper bracket.
Yeah,
round,
yeah.
That will be the loser bracket
Yeah.
final.
So this would be the winner bracket final.
We still have 2 rounds.
But we're playing 2 separate.
Birchall wants to know where your bugle is.
My bugle, it is about 4,700 miles that way. So yeah, I don't have it with me. I got a bugle emote on Twitch. That's all I got for you. I'll spam the chat with it for you, just so you can see it.
Oh, ouch! Bragstad giving up on his run there, doing multiple front flips and crushing his skull.
All right, there's my chat. That's my bugle emote. So
a bugle's a type of dog, right?
No, that's a beagle. This is the bugle, like
a
little trumpet thing. Yeah. Yeah, whenever we do our giveaways.
1 second, guys. My producer wants to make a joke. Go on, Nicholas. No, you don't anymore. Okay, well, why don't you let us carry on? Thank you very much. All right.
That's awesome.
Nicholas, I love you.
Oh, it's funny.
I love you dearly.
Oh, man.
With all my heart.
Yeah. All right, chat. So, yeah.
Bragstad's got to run
that's
here.
the bugles, baby.
The bugles.
Zach's got to run too, though. Oh, but he scrubbed that one too. Nope, not too hard. They're both at the same place on the track, so this is very fun to watch. Zach's a little ahead.
Yeah.
But but Bragstad has to restart.
Yeah.
So Zach right now is just crushing it.
I feel over the last 5 minutes we've got into that settling period where times are harder to beat, but Zach is rocketing ahead, and I think if he beats this, he'll 100% get an under
nice
1 minute.
Oh, buddy.
Good run by Zach.
Could be a 59er.
100%.
Low 59er, I should say.
He likes it.
Yeah, he knows it.
The double fist pump.
What is that?
0.499 or 449?
So that is a 59.449.
449.
It's a little sigh of relief there.
Yeah, look at it. Dude, he knows it.
Deep breath.
I wonder if he's kicking Bragstad.
Can we just give him a shout out as well for his wonderfully tie-dyed t-shirt?
It's amazing. With Bob Ross on the front.
With Bob Ross.
He likes it.
Get some Bob Ross emotes in the chat.
Zach, you got to focus,
Bobby.
man. You got to put in faster times because you're playing against the champ. And he's got to run. Bragstad's got to run, but
yeah,
you know,
that's his second. There he goes. Yeah. Yeah, Zach's run is gorgeous. He's got
nice scrub. Bragstad with the good
I mean, I hardly know. Look at he's front wheeling it, dude.
Is he?
Yeah. To gain that extra speed. I don't know if it's going to benefit him because he has to slow down for that big landing right there.
Okay, Bragstad's on something here.
Yeah.
See if he can hold it together.
I mean, you're looking at that's almost an entire second difference between Zach and Patrick. So they are
like the ragdoll there, Zach.
Yeah.
Well, Bragstad's really going.
Ooh, that scrub.
Going to battle with himself.
Oh man, it gave him a little extra bounce that he didn't need. So yeah. He's got a second he needs to make up to get on par with where Zach is right now. Right under a second. And they are just killing right now. Do it, boys.
ZSE. PB. PB needs a better PB. Personal best on this track.
For sure.
Improve. Oh, and guys, I've got some great news. We're going to get the quadcast going on right now because we've got the cuddler himself. Kugler's in the building. Raise the roof.
Yeah.
Cuddle sauce.
Cuddle sauce.
What's up, guys?
What have you been up to since yesterday, Mr. Cuddle?
Please name a track.
Just trying to catch up on the time change.
Yes, of course. The old jet lag is a cheeky thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
And what do you think so far of what have you managed to catch any of our tracks today, our matches?
Yeah, the tracks look more fun today. They're more technical, but
what do you think of this one?
This one looks so much fun.
This one looks good.
Yeah.
They all remind me more of last year's tracks, the ones today.
Yeah.
Yep. It's looking good so far.
Yeah.
And what do you think about our top 4, Kugler?
It's crazy how it's turning out. It's definitely different than everyone expected so far today.
Oh, okay. Were you surprised to see the Master come out on top of Zach in that initial winners bracket match?
Yeah, that was crazy. We were watching Zach and he was spending too much time on the wrong line.
Super close.
He was spending too much time on what? Sorry?
On the wrong line at the start.
Okay.
So I think that bit him, but
is that experience, pressure? Why do you think he ended up doing that?
kind of seems like pressure, but there's also times when you just get tunnel vision on one line and you just don't see other lines. So
it looks like Zele's ahead of Master 52 right now.
Yeah.
By exactly 1/10 of a second.
Indeed.
Oh, so he improved.
Yeah.
Master 52's got to run.
Exactly.
Yeah,
he's got
he
a big
does.
run hit.
Oh my God, he looped out. Look at him. He knows it. He knows it.
We can hear him clapping from the other end.
Yeah, we
actually.
can. Yeah.
this would be the second track where the seat bounce plays a key.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe
Huge
this is,
part.
maybe the next track will be the third. It's called Bounce and Bump, the next track, so you can take a wild guess.
There's a bounce, and there's a bump.
And maybe 4.
Sounds fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we're not even halfway through. Almost there. These guys, I mean, they've got the line. They know it needs to be done.
Yep.
They can make it happen.
Yeah, 20 minutes is a lot of time.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I think we're going to see everyone improve their run within these last 22 minutes.
Absolutely, yeah. Yeah, so ZSE's in a 59.449. He's the only one who's below the minute mark.
Yeah, he's got a second on his competitor.
Oh, man,
Bragstad.
that scrub.
Should have went for the scrub on that.
Yeah. Yeah, if somebody hits that scrub on that finish,
They're
it's gonna be
nailing the seat
insane.
bounce easy on lap 1.
No
but
way.
It's just lap 2 that's giving some of these guys issues.
Yeah, I think the big problem is
Nice.
trying to make sure you have just enough speed of what you need so you can
to basically restart the lap.
restart the lap, yeah.
Yeah.
And those are always the hardest.
That's why I set this up, because usually you come into lap 2 with extra speed. Where I set this one up to, it's like a big step up. So you kind of come into lap 2 with the same speed you started lap 1 on.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
it kind of just resets the lap, which is kind of unique.
Yeah.
Because usually you have more speed. He's got a good run here.
Yeah, he's going to improve for sure.
It's definitely enough to pass.
Oh, yeah.
He can just ride it
Zeller.
out. He can just ride this out
Yeah,
now.
the Master is absolutely on a burner
Yeah,
right
he's,
now.
Flip. 'cause
With
he
a
knows
flip.
Killing,
He
baby.
knows the end of this is the easy
He's
part.
flipping
Yep.
sick.
Once you get the beginning section done on lap 2,
Oh,
the
yeah.
rest is just smooth sailing.
Yep. All right, so he's going to do about... Oh, boy. He's going to go ahead with that. That's a good one.
He didn't like it.
Yeah, he lost a bit at the end there.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he does improve and gets back into the top spot.
Yeah.
And that's what's important. Doesn't
Nice.
need the best time overall. If he needs to play Zach again, he will when the time
I
comes.
wonder who he's talking to there. Is his wife talking trash to him?
Probably.
I hope so.
Get
Be
him,
like,
baby, get him.
You thought the floor was bad? Wait till you're
Wait
sleeping
till you
in
try
the
the
yard.
cupboard. Have you ever slept vertically before?
Be like little,
Very hard.
Yeah, she's been sweating a little in that room, the other room.
No, that's good, man.
10 grand.
Good to have that warrior partner standing with you, expecting the most, pushing you.
Well, here's the thing. He just got married, back in December, I guess? Yeah, so it takes a while to learn people.
Yeah.
They were saying
So,
yesterday, if you guys missed it yesterday, they're saying if they win a 10 grand, James and his wife, they're going to add a pool to the house they're building.
Yeah.
So
And guys,
And if there's enough left over, I'll fly all of you down to celebrate.
the winner of this winners bracket matchup between James and Robin, Master and Zele, will secure, of course, second place, and at
Nice.
least and then $6,000. So that's a $6,000 matchup.
This is big.
Wow.
I mean, technically, it's a $16,000 matchup.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
The overall amount, but you
Yeah.
secure yourself that 6K.
That's not shabby.
Not shabby
too
at all.
shabby.
I would have liked that for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit. Yeah.
Yeah.
We all would. Definitely would. Trying to save it.
Yeah,
or is he
he's
trying something?
I don't know.
Maybe he messed up, but he thought, well, we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, that's one of those things.
Yeah.
Into the dirt is where it went.
Yeah.
Head first.
Right into it.
Sometimes you throw your best times down when you think you're gonna.
Oh, absolutely.
You mess up and then you just go for something you normally wouldn't. And
Yeah.
and you get it
Yeah.
just because
We were
you
mentioning
got
that
nothing to lose.
earlier, like with last year, DJ Ozzy, you had like this bang and run
Oh,
going,
yeah,
and would have
yeah.
hit this line and just kept restarting it. It's like, dude, you're doing the right thing, but you know,
Oh, on the very last track.
yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, there was one time where he didn't know,
yeah,
but he landed right in the perfect line. Yeah.
yep,
I remember that.
yeah, it was crazy.
Like, dude, if you
messing up
would
lap
have
two.
just
Lap 2 sucks.
went,
It's
you
hard.
would have got it.
That's crazy. Yeah, I love that kind of stuff like that.
Yeah.
At home, you guys might think, man, this track looks easy, but even the seat bounce, there's like a double seat bounce in the beginning, and where Zelly is right there. When you're coming down, you got to clear that table, land.
Yeah,
You actually have to have quite a bit of speed, and it helps if you get like a little spring off of it, you know. So when you guys play these at home, you'll see that It's probably harder than it looks.
Oh, absolutely.
Seat bounces in general are not easy.
Yeah, you have to have everything perfect. Especially since bike, I think it was easier to seat bounce on bike 10. 11's a little more finicky when it comes to controlling that.
Yeah, you got more acceleration and power. So
Yeah, you can lose hit a loop out so much easier.
Yep.
That was the first thing I noticed when bike 11 hit. It took me a couple months before I was really just fully comfortable with it.
Yeah.
But who am I? I'm just some guy on a couch.
Daly's going to be close to that 59 mark.
Yeah. He'll be doing it.
With that one.
17 minutes remain, so we're approaching that final quarter, and Zele,
We just flip-flopped
as we
again.
say, has flip-flopped ahead of the Master. So that's definitely going to put the pressure on in the final moments of the match.
James had a good run going there. We'll have to keep an eye on that.
Yeah,
leaderboard and
but
see.
James is probably not aware that he's now fallen behind.
Nope, he just restarted. Must have messed up.
Yeah.
It's interesting to see their different positioning and play styles. Zelly always is upright with the phone right in front of his face, sitting upright, and most of the other guys are like hunched over, looking down on their phone.
Optimal posture for Maz skills.
When I do
Case
mine,
study.
my phone actually moves from left to right as I play. Like back when I used to play like the NES, my controller, I would be doing things with the controller, which does absolutely nothing in the game. But I found myself, like, even when I'm in one of my favorite places, and I like literally physically turning as I play it, and it doesn't help at all.
Yeah, the more focused I get, sometimes the phone starts to move
Yeah.
on you a little bit.
Look at this.
Look
This is
at
so
that
good.
seat bounce. Woo.
Yeah, it's gorgeous. Right over into that too.
The hard part, which some of these guys can make up some time, is going to be scrubbing these like big, fast jumps right here in this downhill section. Like, it's definitely possible to scrub that one, going up, landing on the wall, but to do it would be like ridiculous.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and then the problem when you scrub it is you don't know what's going to happen next.
Yeah.
You can have more speed. Bragg made a small improvement, but he's still quite a bit off.
Still behind. It's about 3/4 of a second.
Look at his time right now, though.
Yeah.
Lap 2. Can you get lap 2?
That's where. Oh, you got a little extra bounce there.
I think he's got it.
Flat bounce that.
Bragstad.
Oh, he's got to stretch it. You got to extend.
Yeah.
Still going for
He's got it. Now, if he can hit some few scrubs through here, another tap.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that bit him. That first one, this starts in a chain reaction, and it keeps happening. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it but restart.
So after this, we will have just 3 competitors left, our top 3. And we'll have a losers final, our consolidation final, and then the grand final directly after. Do you think Mars can bounce back in the last 14 minutes, Joe?
Yes.
Absolutely.
This track is one of those that's doable. Like, we're going to see runs, I think, down to the last couple minutes where these guys are still improving. Hopefully.
Yeah. I think trying to flat bounce that is not. I think you've got to get that back tire.
Yeah.
And seat bounce it. It's going to be extremely hard to get that unless you're ZSE 743 apparently, because he just did it with no problem. So.
I think that was lap 1 though. With
yeah.
Sometimes you get a little extra pop when you have that.
Yep.
The release of the whole shot device.
The whole shot. Yep.
So what is the whole shot? Explain that to me.
It just keeps the front end down off the start, the whole shot device.
And it's specific to bike 11.
Yes.
Yep.
Okay.
So it locks that front suspension in a compressed
Yeah,
state.
compressed. Yeah.
So it keeps the front end lower.
Ah,
so
I see.
It's less chance of wheeling. It helps you get a faster start.
Yeah, and there's several of these guys that have challenged themselves. I know Bragstad's done it, Master's done it. Is they try to do an entire track without deploying the whole shot device, which means they didn't touch their front wheel, which is insane.
Yeah.
Me and
So yeah, you did it too, yeah.
me and 6'7", we had a versus race where we both
No
finished.
touch.
Yeah.
Wow. I think I remember you guys talking about that in the forum.
Is his nickname to do with his height or how many feet he has?
He is actually.
Is he uncertain?
6'7".
Okay.
Yeah.
So I was wondering if he wasn't certain if he had 6 or 7 feet.
Yeah, he's super tall.
That is a tall.
Looked
tall
like
man.
a hobbit next to him.
Same.
Nothing wrong with that. Remember what Frodo did with the ring?
He did.
He made it.
Fly, you fool.
He made it. Unlucky Gollum. Get out of here.
Oh.
Yeah, I still think they should have taken the Eagles, but whatever.
Yeah, let's just ignore that.
Yeah. It made for a good story.
Decent one, I've heard. Pretty popular.
Yeah, these guys are definitely they're just going ham right now.
Yeah, I got a
Nice
good
scrub
scrub.
by Braxton.
Yeah.
I don't know how his finish is, but
Oh, you went a little short there. That's gonna kill
off
him.
a little too.
Yeah, he
probably
did.
Regrets that.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, I think they've been letting off on that just a little bit every time, but
Yeah.
that was too much.
A
Coming
little
off that,
short there on Zach's run.
yeah, coming into that downhill, it's hard to judge your speed.
Yeah. There's that front wheelie he's trying. Be interesting to see if that benefits him doing that.
Ooh, he's trying that scrub.
Yeah.
That was the only way to save that run.
Yep. Yeah, it was.
Switching on over.
Focused and determined.
Yeah, Bregstad's the only one playing with his index finger under the plug-in on the phone.
Interesting.
That's how I play.
So it's less of a
I roll it through.
Less fatiguing on your hands.
yeah. So he's got it good there.
Yeah, that's how I do it. Just like that.
So his is under it though.
Like this?
Yeah. So
Oh,
if you're
wow.
plugged in.
Yeah. Holy cow.
That's how I play. When
So
mine's plugged in, I keep all my hands underneath the plug.
Oh, yeah.
Barely hold it, yeah.
Yeah, that feels weird for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It feels weird for me, too.
So right now, we've jumped into top times currently for Master and Zele. And Master, if I'm not mistaken, is lagging slightly behind. But
Yep.
still can pull something out of the bag. 10 minutes left.
Yeah, I really think if James can, if he can just, there's a couple little cases he's got in here that's slowing him down. If he could somehow find a way to smooth that out, in just even a couple spots, it doesn't have to be all of them, he should be able to pull ahead. But Zele has
He must make a bit of
one heck
time
a run
here
going.
at the end. Yeah, there we go. He's starting to catch up slightly. Oh, and it is so
That's
tight
pretty
as they
close,
go over
man.
the finish.
Yeah,
Look at that photo finish.
yeah, that's super close.
So it's that middle section that James needs to improve on then.
Yeah.
Right, Justin?
Yep. Yeah, he's got, you can see it on that, even just within, like this area, not quite here, just a little bit after this. Like starting there, I think was where he was starting to tap stuff. And it was right there, yeah. He looks like he's good now, though.
Do you think you could have a similar time to these guys currently, Cuddler, if you were doing the 45-minute challenge?
45 minutes. I think I could be close. Yeah. I mean, it's one line pretty much,
Yeah.
and you just got to get that seat bounce both laps.
God, it's so hard. There he goes.
And Cuddler, what does it mean to you to be the only representative of the over 30 club out of our 12 participants here at the World
yeah.
Championship?
I guess I take over the Gramps position.
Yeah.
I guess.
Here.
Yeah, I saw Gramps in chat earlier, so he's watching.
And
There he
how
was.
old is Gramps?
I don't know. Did we
Well, last year, the oldest guy, he was only 35, but he said to watch out for Grandpa. And but yeah, so this year there was a guy, Gramps, he was pretty close to qualifying, and
yeah.
but he is 48,
Wow, 48. Awesome.
48.
probably
okay,
the
awesome.
oldest player. I would
That's what's
think.
so great. We mentioned
we
it
got
yesterday, the
players older than that.
accessibility
Yeah.
of the game and mobile
Yeah.
gaming in general.
Yeah, we got players much older than 48.
Yeah.
on motocross, the mat skills.
Yeah.
Master could be onto something here. He needs to hold it for both laps, though.
I think he went a
And
little
he's
short.
actually
He went a little short there.
Yeah.
So you're going to throw it, yeah.
Yeah.
In the
Let's throw that
bin.
run.
In the rubbish.
In the rubbish.
Psycho saying you need a vet division for the WC.
Yeah.
Vet division.
Kugler's licking his lips. Never thought of that one. No, he can still compete with the young guns.
They're nuts, man. Yeah, and James really isn't that far behind. Like, if he could just, there's a couple of spots where he seems to keep tapping.
Ooh,
taking
that was
his time
nice.
off.
This is looking good.
Nice little roll there.
He needs to make it past this section that he struggled with before, though. There we
Look
go.
how consistent his movements are. That is unreal.
To the ghost,
Yeah,
they're
he's-
like identical.
Yeah.
Clipping his back tire slightly, though. Losing a bit of speed.
Nice.
There.
Oh,
Too much.
that tap killed him.
Ah,
Another one. He's
another
going to
tap.
restart. Yeah, there's no way he's coming off of this.
Well, what if he?
Well,
Ooh, he had more speed off that.
yeah.
He's still going for it.
Yeah.
There's not much room to make up
No.
towards the
Yeah.
end here.
Is this Zele's first lap?
Yeah.
There's lap 2 right
He's-
there.
I don't,
Ooh,
oh, man.
might see another 59 finally.
Both of them.
Yeah.
If they both tie the last second.
Yeah, Zach's the only one who's broken that 1 minute barrier.
No, Zele lost it.
Oh, James is looking good. He can hold this together. Oh, a little low. Oh, he hates it.
6 minutes.
You've got to. You know, I mean, he's so close to laying down just a burner, and it's not going his way.
Yeah, those seat bounces are so hard to get. You've got to have the right angle and the right speed of your spin.
Yeah.
James!
Even the position
Big
of your
scrub.
rider is huge.
Yep.
Did he scrub
This
up
could
too
be the
much speed?
one. And with 6 minutes remaining, it's a choice time to do it. Still on the first lap, though, and he's got a lot of obstacles to still cover. His Ghost's actually gaining on him again. It's the same line, but just like these little micro differences that change
Little
everything. It's good seat bounce. But he's falling behind.
Buddy.
He's given up on it.
Yeah, that seat bounce is insane. And like definitely the second one's going to be harder because you're coming in off of a lap that you were just flying, and your speed is just 100% key in hitting where you need to be. Oh, and he looped out there. Man, oh man.
Will the reigning champ bow out at 4th place?
Man.
He did improve
Well,
again, but
Yeah,
Yeah.
that will put him in the consolidation final, don't forget.
Yeah.
So he still has a second shot.
No, not Bragstad.
Oh, sorry. I
Bragg-
thought you... Yeah,
Bragstad and
apologies.
Zach are in the-
Apologies.
Yeah.
A knockout round.
Knockout.
Yeah, we can see full concentration from both competitors on screen,
Yeah.
James and Robin. And we'll head on over to a replay. Well, not a replay, a side-by-side of Bragstad and Zach. See where they're at currently. Whoa,
Jeez.
Mr. Flipper.
we'll see where Zach loses some time.
Yeah.
Or Bragstad.
There's a nice scrub there to get him a little boost ahead.
Perfect.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this is a nice run.
Not gonna get faster than that on that
Nah,
section.
I don't think so.
Yeah. All right. Once we've seen Zach finish this out, we'll let go of the Cuddlemeister so we can get one of our other players in. But, Cuddler, do you have any final closing thoughts before we let you go?
Been a good time.
Yeah.
Still more to go?
Yes.
2 more
Yeah.
tracks and an after party?
Yeah, it's been fun watching for sure. So lot less stress than while you're playing. That's for sure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So good luck to these last few guys.
Thank you very much, Cuddler. And with that, we shall see you later. Great guy. It's always good to get a player's perspective.
Yeah, absolutely.
Tomato cuddle sauce.
3
Cuddle
minutes.
sauce. I love
3 minutes. Zach is doing all sorts of craziness right now.
Can Bragstead pull off a run here
Yeah.
for the upset?
He needs it, and with each run taking about a minute, you're only going to have about 2 more shots at the most. So it's time to commit.
Yeah, it's coming down to the wire now. Getting close.
Does Zach know that he's winning? I wonder if they've compared times.
I don't know.
You know, because Zach might have been like, I'm 59, and Bragg said, you know, maybe he's like, knows he's still in the 1 minute range. I don't know.
Yeah.
I know these guys sometimes discuss times while they're playing, but
Well, see, that alone is huge in all of this, because most of the time when you're doing jams, you know, you're racing against ghost times of other guys. You know what everybody's doing.
2 minutes. This is it. 2 full runs.
Yep.
You don't got time to dry the hands right now, Zach.
Well, yeah, if he'd like another shot, he's only got 1 more in the bank, so to speak, if he's going to stick it out.
Yep.
And when you're getting to about that 1 minute 10, you pretty much should just be committing all out.
Oh, too hard of a scrub.
A few more restarts left.
Yeah, you get too aggressive
Hopefully
on
they're
the
looking at the
scrubs, they will
clock.
shoot you low. He's got a really nice start here.
That's it, guys.
Oh, boy.
This will be his last run, I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Yes, it will.
You would have to restart right around now.
Exactly.
Oh, man.
I think
Yeah, that's going to screw him.
He's got to hold on to it, though. There's no time to restart.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So our
Bragstad
world champion,
is out.
Bragstad, is out in 4th. And Zach will be moving to the consolidation final, and by the looks of it, Master 52 will be having to rematch him. If it goes the way of earlier today, then he'll move forward into the grand final. But
Unreal.
I think Zach is going to be coming with a vengeance.
Yeah.
I think so.
Yeah, definitely.
Zach and Master.
Wowza.
Truly has been the story of the event, I think.
Yeah, I agree. It really has. It's nuts what they've done so far, and like even that race right there was close.
Wow. I don't know what to think about
I don't
Zach
even-
and Master 52.
Yeah. Bloodbath.
And Zele has secured himself $6,000 for, at the least, getting into 2nd place. He's in our grand final. Congratulations to him, our first
congrats,
grand
buddy.
finalist.
Yay.
I imagine we'll be speaking to someone very soon, one of those guys, to get their thoughts. But for now, it's just us, and so we only have 2 more tracks.
Yeah.
It's coming down.
The good ones.
Oh, man.
This last one was like a little preview of like, hey, can you seat bounce? I hope so, because the next one you got to seat bounce a couple more times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple more. That's a nice way to put it.
It'll be fun.
I like that.
And then the one after that is the doozy, the double trouble.
Yeah.
You know, so these tracks are going to be fun. I think we're going to have some good competition. I don't think there's like too many lines. We should get some back and forth action. I'm excited.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Definitely.
well, we are going to get Bragstad in. Hello, sir, and welcome to the sofa. Commiserations on 4th place. You are, of course, now no longer the... well, you're no longer in contention for the championship and continuing your legacy, but I think nonetheless, you should still be very proud of your performance. How are you feeling, though, initially?
I'm feeling great. That was a good race. Zach did an insane time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was unreal.
I wasn't close to beating it. Can't believe he did that.
Do you think you could beat it with more time?
No. I don't think I could beat that time.
Okay, well, that's humble words from, for now, still
There's
our
no
reigning
way.
champion.
That's so fast.
Yeah, he's 6/10 of a
Believe it.
second. Is that correct?
Yeah.
We're not supposed to do math on the show, but I believe
It's
that,
about 6
Yeah,
tenths,
six,
yeah.
no, it is exactly.
Exactly 6 tenths, yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
that's a lot.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yeah.
a
At this
big
level of racing,
number.
that's a huge time difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's get your run up on screen. You can kind of talk us through your approach and what you see.
felt like I was doing everything right, but I guess Zach scrubbed more than me.
Did you think that scrub right there would ever be possible?
No.
No.
Yeah, because that's nuts.
I was trying to do like scrub here, tap there, and get over that to do a double instead of like jump this.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't work out.
I think you got it once, didn't you?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and
Could that have been a factor if you landed that more consistently to maybe edge past Zach and stay in the runnings?
No. I wasn't close.
Right there was a little mistake.
Yeah.
You know, double case front and back tire. But other than that, I mean, your run
everything else
good.
is solid.
Yeah, I thought it was solid, but Zach did a 6/10 faster, so.
Which is a huge amount, right?
Oh, yeah.
At this
it
level
is, yeah,
especially on a track like this, because there's not really much you can do to make up time, but.
What do you prefer? Like, in this situation, would you rather have this track or one that has, like, tons of lines, you're trying to hunt for the line? What do you like?
I would like to have a way harder track.
Really?
This feels like, this is like one lined, so that's not, I'm not really good at that.
Yeah, okay. There is a couple lines in there, but it's obvious that the one line is wrong.
Yeah.
So you guys all found the right line very quickly, and you guys were all just doing that the whole time.
Yeah, I figured like first or second attempt, I knew I had to jump the wall and like jump up at the end.
Yeah.
Well, Bragstad, how are you feeling overall and being here for the second time, trying to defend your crown?
I'm feeling good. That first one with Seal, when he beat me by like 0.2, was worse than this.
Yeah, the 2000th. Yeah.
That was close.
That was unreal.
Indeed, that was a very, very exciting race. It's Zele that's moved forward to the grand final, and so to have been dropped into the lower bracket thanks to him, is that some... what's the word begins with C? Is that some... I don't know. Is that make you feel better, considering it was he who dropped you originally?
Oh, yeah, that doesn't matter. I don't care.
Oh, okay, cool.
But it's cool to see. I'm gonna be looking forward to seeing the finals.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Who do you think's gonna win between Zach and Master 52?
Zach.
Think Zach?
Yeah, I think so. Master got to prove me wrong now.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, we'll see that shortly. For now, let's get up that bracket and we can see exactly what we've been talking about for the last few minutes. So, Master 52 and Zele were in round 4, those winner bracket finals. And it's Zele that triumphed to move forward into the grand final that will be played today at 8 p.m. CET. And of course, we just saw Bragstad, our man on the sofa, square off against Zach, and unfortunately came out on the bottom, and it thus meant Zach moved forward to rematch Master 52. The legend versus the young gun trying to take that spot, and yeah, they played each other earlier today, and it's going to be interesting to see if Master 52 can keep that edge or if Zach will see a resurgence.
Yeah.
Man, it's going to be
insane.
It's going to be close.
I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm excited about this matchup. This is going to be crazy.
Bragstad, having unfortunately not been able to defend your crown this year, are you still motivated to continue and improve and potentially come back for another shot?
Oh yeah, I'm gonna keep playing like cash games and stuff like that. So yeah, I'm gonna keep playing the game.
Awesome. And any final words?
Yeah, it was like it was a lot of fun, like playing here. I feel like it was better. Like everything was better than last year, like the whole thing.
Good.
So yeah, it was cool. I like the tracks from last year better, but...
Hey.
Well, that's the man you need to speak to, and it's been an absolute pleasure to have you here and speak to you. Congratulations on your 4th place.
Thank
I know
you.
it's not what you wanted, but it's still a fantastic result. Now, everybody will be taking a slightly more extended break until about we'll be back at 6:45 CET, 55 CET, and that losers bracket final will be played at 7. So we are coming into the final portion of the Mad Skills Motocross World Championship 2018. We have 3 competitors remaining. It's Zele waiting in that grand final already, and he'll be joined either by the legend Master 52 or that fresh young blood known as Zach.